Hey guys, what is up, cool fam? Today we're looking at another DC Multiverse figure from this line. The DC, this is one of the older ones. This is part of a certain era, you can tell because of the boxes have a specific style. The new McFarlane ones have a really nice look to them. They look really nice, the figures and everything. And this is one of the ones with this red kind of style. This style, we're looking at this is the Wonder Woman Steve Trevor figure. It's obviously based on his design from Wonder Woman. I thought some little differences. If you look at the picture there, he has like more brown thing, and his shirt's kind of more greenish. But we'll get into that. That's not the thing. But we're gonna look at the DC Multiverse figure for Wonder Woman. There's 4 figures for this line, and they build the Ares, which is pretty cool. But we'll look at more of this when we get into it. So let's just jump into it. Hey guys, today we're opening the Steve Trevor figure. As you can see, it says Wonder Woman Steve Trevor. Ares says collect all the pieces, collect and connect, and you get Ares. And then we have here we have what Steve Trevor looks like. The only problem I have with the figure is if you look at his design, the figure I actually think is fine. The only problem I have with it is if you look at his jacket, it looks almost like a dark, muddy, a greenish color. As you look down here, it's like brown, and obviously you can look at that, it's not brown, so that's the only problem. But in the end, like, I don't know if he's supposed to look exactly like that. Like here, like see it's brown, like it's supposed to look exactly like that version. I don't know why they didn't make it brown. Like it didn't color brown, but it's still like that's not too bad. It's like it still looks like him. It could be a different version. It might not be. I would say it's not supposed to look exactly like this one, but it kind of does. But let's jump into it. First, before we do that, look at a couple things. On here, it says a thing about Cat Steve Trevor. Here's a little thing about him, and the rest are in Spanish, so just read the top one, or in like different languages, just read the top one. There's a picture of him. And here's a saying you get Wonder Woman, you get 2 Wonder Womans, you get Steve Trevor, and you get to look like her mother, and you get to build Ares, who's one of the main characters. So yeah, those are all the main characters of this thing. And Ares looks really cool, so I'm excited to open this, so let's do it. So we're going to open it from the bottom like we did before, and I have my quirky dusty scissors, and I'm going to see where it needs to be opened. It might actually only need this one cut. Okay, we get this one cut. That's all we need. Is that the only thing? Okay, there's no other tape. This ones are very easy to open. It's just bam, this one just opened. This one, I got this one recently from Books A Million, really cheap for like $6. So I'm like, I'm not gonna complain. $6 for this figure, it's not bad. And you see, these are always different. That's background. Doesn't have the woman's design. It's kind of cool, but no way really to keep it. So I'm gonna give it that. Let's look at the figure here. We gotta break out everything because this has a bunch of stuff in it. So let's just go and figure out. Just pop out all this stuff, and then we can look at the figure and all this stuff. Let's see what we got for this one. See all the cool stuff. This one's popping up pretty easy. Especially attachment character. This one's pretty easy character. So let's just. Oh yeah, tape or something on the bottom of the feet. It looks like. Oh, he has something. Can we just? There we go. Lift him out. He has some of this on the bottom of his foot. I didn't see that. Let's put this there. Set this up here. Let's look at the character. Before we look at the character, let's look at the extra stuff we got. First, we have a gun. The problem with some of these guns is if you look at them from the side. You can see it looks a little bent. That's the only problem I have with this gun. Like, it looks a little bent. Quite. Obviously, the box could have been damaged or something, and that could be why. I got, like I said, a book for $6 in the clearance stuff, because they had a 50% off clearance stuff for, like, yes, please. And they had this. I'm like, how to get it. The gun looks great. It's a shotgun. So, I can't say much about it. It's just a shotgun. Looks cool. So, set this aside. We'll put that on Steve Trevor in a minute. Let's look at the other things we got. We have here the bodies for Ares, which looks really nice. We have these 2 shoulder pads here, this big like burlap thing, a bear thing. And we have obviously this thing here which has these on it, well, keys, or I don't know what they are. But cool, and you look, he has some marks, he has a body, like it looks nice, looks really nice, like a nice figure. And yeah, so let's see what else we got for Ares. We also got, it looked like the sword, I'm assuming it's also for Ares, but looks also really nice. Big sword, red sword, nice, can't say much about it. Also this one looks a little bent as well, but we'll see if we can figure that out. But yeah, looks cool though, still looks cool. A really nice one. I can't put that on him because obviously I don't have hands. But also came with this, what is his head it looks like. What's weird, you can't really see his head, you have to really look in there to see his head, what's kind of not easy to do with lighting and stuff I have, but yeah, you can kind of see inside. Nice head, printing, we have these skull and everything. I'm sorry if this is ever out of frame or not in focus, I'm new to doing some of this kind of stuff, so yeah, it looks really nice. So let's put this head on, because this head actually can go on. So we can put the head on. It should just go on, right? Like that? Yeah, so we get the head on. Ares has the head, so that's nice. Now we just need to get the legs and the arms. Well, yeah. So 4 more figures to go to get all that. But yeah, this is a great figure. Really enjoy it. It looks cool. I'm excited to get the other pieces at some point, maybe. If I don't, I don't. But still, this is a cool figure, and I think the coolest out of the line. But yeah, we looked at that. Set this side over here with the other stuff, and now let's look at the Steve Trevor. His head looks like Steve Trevor. Looks like Chris Pine or whatever his name is, the actor. Looks fine. His hair looks fine. It doesn't too bad, other than, look right here, you can see, like, if you look right there, you can see, like, a little line going through that. I hate when figures here, we see, like, this thing with, like, oh, this is where, like, the thing is. So right here, you see this, like I said, a line in his hair up there, as you can see it. It kind of looks like it's almost like, no, it's not. I thought it was, like, a design thing where it's, like, oh, it's, like, the mold or, like, a thing where you can see lines sometimes in the figures or scalps. Of figures, you can see, like, lines where stuff is, like, kind of, like, put together, but no, it's not. It actually wasn't, so take back on that. That's not bad. You can see he has his whatever his thing, and he has his jacket underneath, his buttons, belt, everything looks cool. Has a little this part down here. It's a little bit like rubbery, or like kind of like this. So kind of like for the bottom part of that, he has a jacket. Well, like I said in the book on the things, it looks brown. This is like a dark green color, but it still works very well. It still works. And you see, you have little buttons on the side, pockets, all that fun stuff. And you can see you have this part around here. What in the figure, it looks a lot more fluffy, but obviously, sometimes figures don't do that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah, I find with doing it this way works. And then we have the shoes and the feet, were just kind of like basic shoe patterns. And then we have these things wrapped around his feet, like socks or whatever, socks, whatever. It's a simple design, and you can't really look at the back because obviously you have this jacket on, and you could probably take it off if you wanted to, but also, it has all the information and stuff in there. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it looks really cool. So next we gotta give him, figure out how he poses, and then we gotta put his gun on. Because I want to give him his gun. And see how this is gonna work. Because, yeah, like I said, sometimes these figures, I feel like when I move them to like the arms, like these joints, kind of feel stiff a little sometimes. But great. So now we gotta figure out how this gun works. Because I don't know how this gun is even supposed to work. I don't know if he's even, can he hold it? Like to shoot it? Or does he just have to hold it in a weird way? Like this? Or can he hold it by like this? You can hold it like this, which is kind of weird. I wonder if we can do like a thing where we hold it on both hands. Let's see if we can try it. So we do one here, and then I don't know if we can do this because his hands don't really, yeah, his hands don't move like that. So I'm kind of stumped. I was gonna say it's like we can move his hands around and we could maybe hold it on both hands, like this. Like hold it like kind of like this. Something like this or this, but his hands don't really move, so that's kind of a no on that. This gun is kind of weird the way it works. So I'm like, okay, it would be a little better if it did that, but it doesn't. I guess like that is what the best we're gonna do. The camera's gonna die, so let's hurry this part up. So we can stand and see if it works. I'm gonna try it on this foot because this foot seems to be the ones that seem to do better when it comes to how they fit on there. And yes, it seems like he's fitting on there pretty well. Just the only problem is the figure, like getting him to pose or do anything. It's the problem I have. These stands are not really made for him to pose a lot. Well, we can do a little bit, but yeah, not bad. Figure, not bad. Fix on the stands. I will be trying my other figures and see if they work that way. Because if they do, I might just mess it up. But yeah, here's the figure. Looks nice. Works on the stand. Not gonna complain. Steve Trevor's a cool character. I like Steve Trevor. He's a cool character in the movies. And he's really great in the movies. And he's great in the comics. I like the character. So yeah, Steve Trevor, really cool. What did you think of that figure? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay up and see you in the next video, cool fam. Bye.